Well guys, I gotta say, Phoenix has been very kind to me. The GameStops I went to yesterday were, everything here was $230. Yeah, pretty good. Which gives me high hopes for the pawn shops around here. Today I'm gonna be going to a bunch of pawn shops, maybe even a couple game stores. Hopefully I can get some good deals on some video games. Right now I'm gonna be heading to Pawn First. Looks like they're a local chain around here. Let's see what these guys got. All right, not the craziest deal, but a nice modest start. Days Gone and Crash Insane Trilogy, both of those for 11 bucks. Not bad. All right, next up, it looks like we've got what looks to be a local chain of video game stores here in the Phoenix area, Fallout Games. I'll check this location out and we'll see what these guys got. That's not bad at all. That's not bad either. Oh man, I remember buying this game for like 25 bucks a couple months ago, so I wish I got it here. Oh yeah, I've actually never seen Res in person before. It's not particularly the rarest game, but it is really cool. Okay, I did just notice this. And I do have one game that's already 6 bucks, so might as well try and take advantage of that. Well, I didn't have to go far to find another one. That'll be a good one. I'm pretty sure this is all yours. Looks like this is what we're getting for free. Well, guys, Fallout Games is pretty cool. I ended up picking up this Maximo game on PS2, South Park The Stick of Truth, Stranglehold, the Mass Effect Trilogy on 360, and Shrine. All that for 40 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. I'd recommend if you guys are in the Phoenix area, check out Fallout Games. Well, next up, it looks like we got a familiar face. Looks like Arizona also has a chain of super pawns. This is a pretty popular pawn shop chain out in Las Vegas, so. I've gotten some good deals at some of the ones in Vegas. We'll see what these guys got. Well, there were a lot of games in there, just nothing there for me. We'll keep moving on. I called ahead to this pawn shop. They said they had games. Let's check them out. Unfortunately, nothing really great at that last store. We'll check out this super pawn. Well, I think I found my new favorite pawn shop. They told me it was a Sunday and they wanted to relax. I brought up these 4 games. He said, how does 3 bucks sound? I said, oh yeah, that sounds fine. I gave him a 20. He gave me back 17 and change. I thought he meant $3 each, which is a great deal. He meant $3 for all 4 of these, so that's less than a buck a game here. Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, the Ultimate Edition too, Resident Evil 2 on Xbox, and Freak Style on PS2. All that for $3. That is an incredible deal. So yeah, definitely recommend this super pawn here. This next pawn shop is kind of off the beaten path. Kind of got to walk a little bit for it, which is always nice in the nice humid Phoenix heat, but whatever. I'm sure they got some great deals on games. We just got it at the other one for 75 cents. There were some good games there, but nothing quite in my price range, so keep moving on. So I heard a disc rattling inside this case, and I decided to check it out. It turns out that there's actually 3 discs in here, and the 3rd disc is a copy of Fallout New Vegas, so not really sure how that happened, but a nice little bonus. This looks like a really tiny shoebox pawn shop, so there's either gonna be nothing or there's gonna be some grails in here. Let's see if we have some good luck at this USA Pawn and Jewelry. Well, that wasn't bad. For 16 bucks, I was able to get another copy of Fallout 4, Elden Ring, and a Way Out. Yeah, all that for 16 bucks, that's a pretty good deal. All right, I gotta say, so far these Arizona pawn shops have been so far so good. Let's see if we can keep the streak going over here. Okay, not a bad deal there. I ended up picking up another copy of Fallout 4. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and then Outlast Trinity. All 3 of those for 20 bucks. Not a bad deal. All right, we're back where we first started. Gonna head to this pawn first, see what they got. Unfortunately, nothing really good in there. We'll keep moving on. Okay, so it turns out that's actually kind of all the pawn shops that are in this area. If I wanted to go to more, I'd have to go kind of deep into Phoenix, and I don't want to go too far today. But what I can do, there actually are like 5 GameStops that I did not go to yesterday that are kind of on the outskirts of where I'm staying for the weekend. So I figure might as well check them out today, see if there's anything hidden. Could have a crazy come up like yesterday. I thought Las Vegas had a lot of GameStops, but man, the whole Phoenix area has got to have like 30 to 40 GameStops, because I swear I've already been to like 30 GameStops between the past 2 days. So let's see what this one's got. We just picked this game up 3 times earlier for an average of $3 each. Can't complain about that. I thought that Thor game was going to be worth a lot more, but I guess it's the 360 version that's worth more. But regardless of that, I ended up picking up this SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. After using some points that I had, I ended up getting it for $2. That's a pretty good deal. Strangely enough, they actually don't carry any PS3 or 360 or anything besides DS and 3DS at this store in terms of older stuff. But it was cool seeing that 2DS complete in box. But regardless of that, we'll keep moving on. We got a mall GameStop, and honestly, this mall looks pretty dead. So that does not give me high hopes for what's inside, but we'll see. The other malls that were closer to the more populated areas in Phoenix had a lot of retro stuff in them. Not particularly great stuff, but a lot. So we'll see what these guys got. Well, nothing really great in there. We'll keep moving on. Okay, I'm at the next GameStop. This is the farthest east GameStop in the whole Phoenix area. And something else I've noticed here around the whole Phoenix area, there are so many Walmarts. Like, there are probably twice as many Walmarts here as there are in Southern California. And there always happens to be a GameStop right next to them too. I don't know what's up with that, but anyways, we'll head into this one, see if I can get any good deals. This is why you always ask what they have behind the counter. Guitar Hero Smash Hits, Hit and Run on Xbox, and Midnight Club 3, which desperately, actually wait, I think it's in a GameCube case, but whatever. All 3 of these for just under 50 bucks. Not a bad deal at all. As soon as I saw Witch's Wish on that DS list, I kind of figured it was going to be a loose cartridge, which at 45 bucks for a loose cartridge, not a great deal. But it was complete in box, and it is in really, really good condition. So that's an excellent pickup for 45 bucks. Yeah, I don't know why that was in there. How long has it been there? Yeah, it's been there for almost 2 weeks, so no one wants this game around here. Well, here we are, people. The last stop in Arizona for me, for this trip at least. I gotta say, even if I don't come away with anything at this last GameStop, I'm incredibly satisfied with what I was able to do here in Phoenix. There were so many game pickups here that I was just not expecting. Just so much quality stuff here for such great prices everywhere too. And there's a lot of places that I did not get to go to just because, I mean, Phoenix is huge. It's a huge place. With that being said, I'm gonna check out this last GameStop. Let's see if they got anything for me. Unfortunately, they didn't really have anything there that I wanted. However, I did happen to miss, there was a retro game store that's pretty close to where I'm staying for the weekend. We'll go ahead and check them out, and then we'll end it there. This is a pretty cool store. I ended up picking up TAC 2 on the PS2. I've been looking for this game for a while. I've been trying to get it on the cheap, so 10 bucks for this in really good condition. Can't complain about that. Got this at the Gaming Zone in Gilbert. And that is finally the last pickup of the trip. With that being said, I will go ahead and go over everything I got. Well guys, the trip out to Phoenix went a lot better than expected. I was able to pick up a lot of just really good bread and butter titles, and some really good pickups from the GameStops for the day too. Overall, I ended up spending just under 200 bucks, and in return, I got just over $700 in value, so really can't complain about that.